This lesson helps you understand a machine as a model for functions. Another common way to represent or model a function is as a function machine, a machine with an internal mechanism that relates an input x to an output y. For this function, the internal mechanism is a set of ordered pairs. The inputs to the machine are the elements of the domain, and the outputs from the machine are the elements of the range. For example, for an input x equals 4, the output is y equals 2. Also, for an input x equals 8, the output is y equals 4. Notice for an input x equals 3, the output is not defined, since x equals 3 is not in the domain of the function. The function is not defined for values of x that are not in the domain. Turning it around, for an output value y equals 3, the input value is x equals 6. On the other hand, for an output y equals 0, the input value of x is not defined, since y equals 0 is not in the range of the function. So the domain and range define the valid inputs and outputs for a function. Here's a function machine where the internal mechanism is the equation f of x equals x squared plus 4. Notice that any number could be substituted for x, so the domain of the function is all real numbers. For example, if the input is x equals 4, the output is f of x equals 20. Notice that if the input is x equals negative 4, the output is the same. The square of 4 and negative 4 are both positive 16. Turning it around, for an output f of x equals 5, the input is uncertain. It's either x equals 1 or x equals negative 1. For an output f of x equals 10, the input would have to be a value of x such that x squared equals 6. In that case, x equals the square root of 6. So the input value is the square root of 6 or negative the square root of 6. Finally, notice that the output y equals 3 is not possible. The x squared term is greater than or equal to 0. So x squared plus 4 is greater than or equal to 4. The range of the function is y greater than or equal to 4. No value less than 4 can be output. This lesson helped you understand a machine as a model for functions. And this lesson was brought to you by the Math Fun Academy. Its continuing mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new math and new equations, to boldly go where no math student has gone before.